Hi there, and welcome back. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're talking about lighting and how you can upgrade your lighting setup for really not a lot of money. Like we're talking around or under $150 Canadian. So I think that's like $45 US. I'm kidding, but let's go ahead and get started. Before I go too far, I want to give credit where credit is due because this is not entirely my own idea. I'm sure a lot of you have thought about something like this or come up with an idea like this, or maybe you've even seen the same video where I started to get the wheels turning on this, and that's a video from Kevin Ross, which I'm going to link to here so you can check that one out. He took a little bit of a different approach to it, used the same basic lights with the clamps that they come with, used a shower curtain and a couple of ladders and curtain rod and that kind of thing. So I wanted to try and figure out a more mobile way, an adaptable way for wherever I'm going to be and whatever we're going to be doing that I can set up a light. So Kevin, I know we've chatted a bit in the comments, but thank you very much for getting my wheels turning on this lighting setup. And if you've had a chance to check the video out, I'm very excited to see what you think about my setup. So let's get into it. Now, clearly I'm not in my home studio today. I'm actually in the kitchen, or Mandy's studio. Not for the reason that you're thinking. She brews her own kombucha, and if you haven't checked her out, you can. I'll link it below. But I'm in the kitchen today. I just finished shooting a quick little video on my recipe for brewing an afternoon coffee with the AeroPress. What I wanted to show you was my lighting setup, which is a huge upgrade to anything that I had before because I had nothing other than a little 64 LED panel light running off of 4 AA batteries, which is a great little mobile solution. But for home, I just wanted more light and control, and 2 of them. So this is what I've done. You can kind of see it behind me here. There's a few different pieces, all of which came off of Amazon.ca, and I don't think I've spent more than $100 Canadian on a 2-light setup. It might be $120 Canadian now that I think about it, but still not very much when you compare what full-on studio lights can cost. I've used it for product photography. I've used it for videos like this now once or twice. So I really like it, and I want to take an opportunity to show it to you today. So this is my cupboard, but this is the light. It's just a cheap little shop light, and it's got an LED bulb inside. I'm using a 100-watt LED bulb, and that's the basis of the light. It's a little plug-in light. It plugs into the socket. You can hook it up to an extension cord if you need more room, and it just gives you the light wherever you need it. So I had this one shining top down for the coffee brew, and I've got another one behind the camera here lighting me up a little bit better. I'm also using these 11-inch small rig Magic friction arms and 2 small rig clamps. So one is actually holding on to the light itself, and the other one is fastening the whole thing to whatever I need. If it's a tripod leg or a cupboard door or a desk lip or the back of a chair. I shot it with a railing outside when Mandy was playing her ukulele. Really, it gives me a flexible lighting solution wherever I want it or wherever I need it. And if, like I said, if I'm not near a power source, I take an extension cord and I run it out to wherever we need to go. Now, the other thing that I've done here too, this little piece of magic that allows you to dim the light. Now, of course, I'm running an LED bulb, which means you need a dimmable LED bulb, but they're surprisingly cost effective. I got 2 at Canadian Tire in a box for $15. I went with the daylight option rather than the soft white because I like a cleaner white. And these dimmers themselves, they came in a 2-pack, also off of Amazon. All of this will be linked in the description below. I'm an Amazon affiliate. If you do choose to purchase through the links that I provide, I do get a small portion back. It doesn't add to anything that you pay on your end. It just helps me out a little bit and this channel, as well as our family travels. So the plug just plugs into the wall. The light plugs into the plug, and then you've got about 6 or 7 feet of cord with the dimmer attached to it. And you can just control the light to whatever degree you want. The other piece, I guess these shop lights, they're kind of harsh. They give you, especially if you're using 100-watt bulb. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. So obviously they don't have a built-in diffuser. It's just the bare light. And that's what's shining at me directly now. So I'm probably squinting and making all kinds of funny faces. It's just because I've got a 100-watt bulb in my face. But to diffuse that light and soften it up a little bit, even it out, these look like shower caps, but they're literally just strobe diffuser caps. They're actually designed, they say they're 7-inch, so I took a gamble on it because I think it was like $18 or $19 for the pair of them from Amazon.ca. But these are 8.5-inch lights and they fit very easily over top. So, pull it over top. Over the lip. These lights are nice because they have that little lip so it holds everything in place. And there's your diffuser. Nice and easy. And as you'll see in a second, it does a nice job of just softening up the light enough that one, you can look and see, and two, it evens it out. And there you go. So that was the 2 lights in a 2-pack for under $20. The 2 diffusers for under $20, so around $40. The clamps were 2 for $20, so there's $60. The arms I think were $18 or $19 a piece, so there's another $40. That's $100. And then the dimmers themselves I would have to look up, but I think that they were around $20 or $30 for the piece. So I guess that's what, $120, $130 for this complete 2-light dimmable setup, not including the light bulb. Sorry, that was another $15 that I bought locally at Canadian Tire. So under $150. I don't know, what do you think? I think it looks great. Once again, here's what do you think? Do you like it? Do you think it's better? Do you think it's an improvement? Is it worth $150? I think so. Tell me what you think.